Wednesday, March 12th, 9:58 a.m. 15 seconds on the second hand. One NBA bet for tonight. One possible NBA bet, and it's the same concept and strategy as my most recent previous NBA betting episodes, where I want to say this line, this spread for the Toronto Raptors game tonight at 6:30 p.m. Toronto Raptors -4 at -110 odds, 2.20 units risked to win 2. But don't bet Toronto -4 or -3 or -2 before the game, because this is the same concept as previous NBA betting episodes, where if you go listen to all those episodes, I talk about it, but I'll talk about it again right now. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you want to learn, then I guess I can teach you, obviously. But the concept is basically just waiting for this game to start and watching the live line and the live spread, because Toronto is very good against the spread this year and Philadelphia is very atrocious and bad. So when Philadelphia is leading in the game, which is probably going to happen once or twice, the live line is going to move from Toronto -4, which means Toronto -4, Toronto has to win by 5 points to cover that spread. When Toronto's losing live in the game, the live line will go from Toronto -4 and it'll creep closer to +4, which means if Toronto loses by 3, they cover that spread. Or if they lose by 2, they cover that spread. Or if they lose by 1, they cover that spread. Or if they win by 1, they cover that spread. Or if they win by 2, they cover that spread, the +4. But if you pull the trigger on Toronto -4, they have to win by 5 to cover that spread. So basically, we're just banking on Toronto losing the lead and the live line shifting in favor of Toronto. So basically, if you're anywhere, any place on certain websites, or if you're in certain states, then you can do this. But it's pretty, if you know what you're doing, then it's pretty self-explanatory. But I understand some people don't. But also, yeah, just wait for Toronto +4, +4.5. If and when that live line is available when the game is being played. Also, I would not touch player props or any kind of. I would not put any money on any player props ever again if I were you. I'm not going to ever. I would not recommend it ever. I know that it's only legal in some states, but that's retarded. I think all futures bets are off the table as well. All player props and all futures bets from here on out for every sport except for NASCAR and politics. Anyways, Toronto -4 against the spread at -110 odds, 2.20 units risked to win 2. And once again, I'll state this again. I wouldn't pull the trigger on Toronto -4 before the game. I would wait for the live line to be available at Toronto +4 or around the +4 live spread line for the Toronto Raptors. And if you're wondering why, is he joking about the NASCAR thing? No, not really. I'm not joking about the player props or the futures bets at all. I wouldn't put money on any player props or any futures bets ever again if I were you.